Please, Charlie, please, 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 please. Hopefully this does not affect us, chat. Okay? YouTube is already fucking us. Alright? Let's see. Let's see.
Stop everything you're doing right now. I don't care how important it is. I have news that'll blow it out of the water. And trust me, you're going to want to get this sitting down. So if you're in the operating room watching this, it's time to put down the scalpel and pay attention. YouTube has just made a massive change to the platform, and in standard YouTube fashion has done a horrible job at communicating it to the community. So it's up to me, Ace Reporter Charles here, to tackle this topic from the...
Bro, I'm a whole ass YouTuber. That is my job, my profession. Like YouTube is my, you know, that's how I bought this fucking house. Why the fuck don't I know about policy changes?
Joshua, we all love you and would pipe if we were given the chance. Anyways, you need some beauty rest, Josh baby.
Front lines, just riding through like Paul Revere, lighting the lanterns, letting you all know that another awful...
Okay, when y'all say this gay ass shit, which is nothing wrong with gay ass shit, but I'm just saying, when y'all say this gay ass shit, what's like in your brain? Like when you said any of us would pipe you out, like how would piping me, like how would you can't pipe me, how is that possible? Like, is it just empty, is it just like empty thoughts that you're just typing, or do you actually have an image in your brain of you piping me out? We mean it.
Sneeko sent his chat into Charlie's stream and Charlie went on BT.
Bro, I want to see, bro.
Set of changes are coming to YouTube that have already overnight tanked some creators' source of income from their channels, demonetized like half of their videos with no explanation, and more channels are soon to follow as this continues to roll out. And I'll let it be known right away here that yes, my channel has been hit extremely hard by this new shadow policy that they've slid into the equation here. The policy is, if you say any swear word or anything less than proper in the first 8 seconds of a video, you instantly get demonetized for it no matter what. There is no wiggle room. If you say anything that's not squeaky clean, Weenie Hut Jr.
Oh, my boy, listen, Charlie. I can't curse at all. Matter of fact, I can't even post anything. Like I said, if I post a video right now of chat like this, hey YouTube, I love you, it gets demonetized off rip. Automatically, I promise. Me and Abdi, we've been in the trenches. We've been trying to grind this out. Cause Kai's editor was like, bro, you just gotta get green marks for like a month straight. You be good. How the fuck can I get a green mark if they fucking yellow me as soon as I put it's impossible. I can't get out of. I can't. It's impossible. It is. They have me. Yo, Susan. Oh, Susan. Oh,
and you let that rip in the first 8 to 15 seconds of that video, well, you're just getting blasted.
I already thought that was a fact, though. I already thought that was a fact.
Now, to a lot of you, that's probably not surprising because the previous policy that all YouTubers were playing ball with was the first 30 seconds you couldn't say fuck. You couldn't say anything super hard like fuck.
No, I thought it was any curse words at all. Like ass, shit, anything. Because that's how they treat me.
Hey, because if you did, you'd likely get demonetized. But now, it applies to the first 8 seconds and all profanity is being treated equally. Except for a couple of exceptions like hell and damn.
Oh, so basically this does not affect me. Because they've already been on my dick for 2 years.
Maybe
I'm not going to lie.
Ass. You might be able to squeeze a little ass in there in the beginning, I suppose, if the YouTube Illuminati is feeling generous with their policy enforcement that day. Now, while that's all pretty clear about just not using any profanity whatsoever in the first 8 seconds, it gets a little muddy when it starts talking about a focal usage of profanity throughout the video. It says such as a mention in every sentence, but that's not exactly how they enforce it. For a lot of the videos that have been demonetized, at least on my side, it's not like I'm going around hitting them with like Saints Row dialogue. It's just very confusing what's actually triggering this new demonetization wave that's sweeping through like a plague. For example, RT Game, again, isn't exactly a creator known for like intense swearing and getting...
Chat, we about to go on our happiness arc, bro. Nick at 30, 0 cussing. Like, talk to me. What are we about to get into, bro? We get into our happiness, bro? These sound rough, yo, Luca.
out of control and unhinged and saying profanity in every sentence like this policy here. And yet, so many of his videos just got demonetized. And he's also not someone that does a whole lot of cursing and swearing like a sailor in the first, like, minute of his videos either. So,
yo, YouTube just don't want to pay niggas, bro. They don't give a fuck about all that happy. They just don't want to pay. They just need to find a way to save more money, bro.
It doesn't
let's demonetize
really make a whole lot of sense. It's not as clear as these rules seem to think that it is. Also, this rule applies retroactively to every piece of content ever made, even as far back as, like, 2007. So, like, half of my catalog of videos is now demonetized. This happened to a ton of creators, and because it's a new policy, yet every old video ever made now has to play by those rules. So,
and by the way, High Off Life for some reason is just age restricted, demonetized. I've even posted a version of me playing High Off Life, muted, no audio, and this shit was just demonetized. I don't understand what the fuck.
It ended up with so much being demonetized. But it's very vague when it comes to the enforcement here. Let me give you just
That's why it took me a minute to post it. I just said fuck it.
I made. Both of these were monetized as of 12 hours ago. So this first one is just called Good News. It is legitimately just going over very wholesome topics.
Exactly. He's nice. I was doing a test just like this. We'll title it Beautiful Sunshine Rain. And it's a random video of beautiful sunshine. Just making sure it's perfect and demonetized.
The focal point is...
Like, how the fuck I make... Like, I remember I used to make way more money on YouTube than I do Twitch. Now it's the other way around. My main source on this internet shit is Twitch, bro. Like, YouTube is like...
It's not on swearing, you know, it's like, not a potty mouth kind of video. It's just going over wholesome topics. But in the intro, I said
Twitch been fucking with the kid, though.
This week's been pretty doom and gloom with a lot of awful shit coming to light all across the internet. So me saying shit here is clearly what triggered the demonetization.
Shit, let's take all this nigga money.
Flag.
Bang.
Okay, a little upsetting, but they've now made these rules clear and they're retroactive, so I get it. But here's an example of one that makes no sense at all by their new rules. This is me talking about Godslap Issue 2 being out. Don't worry, I'm here now. I know for the last few months you've been cold and afraid, the uncertainty eating away at you, wondering what comes next. Well, I'm here to show you what comes next. It's issue 2 of Godslap, baby. I probably don't need to explain what Godslap is. You already know. It's our comic book series.
Wait, what'd he say?
What'd
he say bad?
Popular than the Bible. There's no profanity at all. Not even low-level profanity. I don't mention ass or butt or anything like that at all. I'm just talking about Godslap and getting excited. It's a comic book series we've worked on for a long time, and I made this.
They're getting that treatment, bro. Abdi. They're getting hit with that shit. Abdi. They're hitting everybody with that shit. On God, I think they just use me as like a test run or some shit. Cause I'm not capping. When I tell you anything I post, it's just yellow, bro.
This video just going over everything and letting you all know that it's available at godslapbook.com. This wasn't supposed to be an ad for it, but it's a great example here because there is no profanity used throughout this video until 5 minutes.
You were patient
37 seconds into it after giving a plot summary for issue 1. Surrounding Sal, finishing them off with more finger flicks which blow their fucking head off. They share a brief conversation. So what could have possibly triggered this demonetization? Is it using profanity at all?
What they tell you
going to result in demonetization?
They tell you why, and it's always like fucking bullshit.
The best guess I can muster is they must have been really upset about the animation because we had an animation made for issue 2, and it's a pretty gory animation, so it comes in at around a minute into the video, and there is some animated gore and
Josh
violence.
at 30. Are we on that time?
That's a minute into it, and again, that's not the focus of it. And I wouldn't think anyone would be like disturbed or shocked by the content. It's not anything that's egregious.
YouTube is on bullshit as usual, bro.
Violence in a comic book and animated format.
Yo, why whenever like a company, there's like a good company, nobody has why like what goes down in the meetings where they're like, yo, let's just fuck everything up. Let's just make shit worse. Nobody asked for it, like, let's just fuck it up. And it's like every fucking, oh my god, company always, bro. Money? I know, bro. But what's Twitter's excuse? Like they just being, except for the blue check, I understand that's fucking money because niggas are paid for that shit. But like it's like every update is it's like unneeded and ass.
So would that really?
Elon is a dumbass, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Elon, fuck you. I was supposed to have the fucking Cybertruck right now. Now I have to go pull a fucking truck out my fucking ass, bitch boy. Look, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I was a troll. I was a troll. Don't delete my Twitter. I was a troll. I was kidding. But listen, I actually never had no problem with Elon, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Cybertruck, Tesla, you know what I'm saying? Fire. But I don't know what it is. This, I don't know if this is a new version of him or if he's always been this way, but this Twitter arc he's on, I heard him in this call, like, bro. Dude is kind of, he kind of, you know what I'm saying? All right, my perspective's starting to change a little. He kind of like...
He now result in monetization weird. For any channel that has anything that's even close to this level of violence, because
he's firing. Really... Bro, I like his, like he's firing some ways. Like, I fuck with some shit that he do. But, like, I was just hearing that nigga get owned in a call, and I was like, bro, this nigga don't even know what he's talking about.
Or even T-rated games sometimes.
And this is his fucking app.
That extreme. Like, I don't see why that would warrant being demonetized, but... It is a bit scary, because this has all happened overnight with no explanation, and it's not just, you know, bad words and things like that. He's a fraud?
I don't want him to be a fraud, because I kind of fucked with the motherfucker before, but like, now I'm, like, seeing shit, I'm like, you're wrong. You're actually wrong. Yeah, it's just tough.
Applies to so much other shit that they're now enforcing heavily.
You're not getting your Cybertruck now?
For getting a little whack.
Bro, if I get the Cybertruck soon, in the next few months, Elon, my whole perspective will change. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll sell out. Let's go.
With your language and videos that'll result in demonetization now. If you're getting a little wacky with your game choice, if you're a gaming YouTuber, you can get...
You're not getting it. Chad, do you think I'm getting a Cybertruck anytime soon?
In some cases. If you're playing a game that's kind of violent, you very are...
Yes, you're getting age... Yes, no, you will.
And if there's bad language in that game, especially early on in the video you make covering that game, you're likely to be demonetized for it. And in fact...
Hey, man, look. Long story short, these YouTubers are about to give the YourRage motherfucking treatment. That's just it. They about to get the YRG treatment of fucking death. You got scammed.